Hey guys, how's it going? It's Kayla here. I just wanted to pop in Sunday night, so I hope you all had a lovely weekend. I just want to do a little kind of catch up on the last couple days. I spent, let's see, okay. So on Wednesday, it was Wednesday. We had a crazy snowstorm here. Um, Geographically, I am basically in the center of the Great Lakes, just off of Lake Ontario. So we've had a lot of weather circulating. Anyway, we had a big snowstorm on Wednesday night. So I finished work and it was just a little too crazy on the roads. It was, the first snowstorm of the season, so everybody forgets how to drive. And so a friend and I went for tea after work to kind of kill some time before I got on the roads. I did not want to get on the roads in rush hour. So we're like, okay, we're going to go have a cup of tea. And I hadn't had dinner yet. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to have a snack. I'm going to get a bad decision. I'm going to get a dark chocolate bar, a dairy-free chocolate bar with a little bit of raspberry in it, just as a little treat. And then I'm going to go home and have dinner. Long story short, I didn't make it home until about 8:15, 8:30 that night. Crazy storm. While I was driving home, I couldn't tell if it was like the stress of being on the road where I was like sliding backwards going up hills, or whether it was the chocolate bar. And turns out I think it was a little bit more of the latter. I felt like my heart was beating out of my chest. I felt sick to my stomach. I got home and I couldn't like settle. I felt like all jacked up. And this lasted for almost like 24 hours. Now, a little bit of a backstory here. Like I've always, I mean, in the last probably year or two, I've cut back my chocolate consumption. But 4 weeks ago from today, I made a commitment to myself that I would stay off all alcohol and other type stimulants. So I have done 4 weeks where I've done no, not that I ever drink a lot of coffee or tea, but like no caffeinated beverages, no alcohol whatsoever. And I was for the most part off of things like chocolate and other stimulant type foods as well. So I guess it would at that time would have been 3.5 weeks. It hit me hard. Like my tolerance completely went down. And I did not feel good. I woke up the next morning and I still felt sick. So it's interesting when you take a break from something and then you reintroduce it, how your body reacts. In this case, it was very unfavorable. So I will be continuing to limit my consumption of chocolate. I've yet to decide whether I will reintroduce alcohol in small amounts or not. But right now I have been 4 weeks sober, I guess, even though I've never had an alcohol issue. I just decided I didn't really need it. Motivations for that. I don't know if I told you guys that I was staying. I think I did. I think I did mention that I was off. So anyway, I have been off like stimulant type foods. And I don't really feel like I'm missing anything. If I go out, I get orange juice. Everybody has orange juice as a mixer. Yeah, it's not raw. It is like, a little bit, it's pasteurized and whatever, but there's always orange juice if you're out somewhere that has drinks. Or you get an aquatini. You get water in a martini glass and nobody knows anything more. I was just watching one of Delicious Journey's videos, and she mentioned that how she goes out and she doesn't feel the need to drink. She has orange juice, like she said, or I guess where she is, they only have bubbly water, so she just skips out of the water and just has orange juice. And when you're eating well and you're carbing up, you don't feel the need to have stimulants to give you the energy to party. Not that I'm kind of beyond the partying phase, but the same idea. Like if I'm, out with friends, I can do that and nobody's like, "Oh, why aren't you drinking?" It's a different kind of, I was thinking about this while I was driving home. It's a different kind of pressure. With alcohol, like if somebody says, "Oh no, I don't drink," they're okay with it. It's like, oh no, I don't smoke. Okay with it. But like, oh no, I choose not to eat meat, or I don't consume dairy, or I don't consume gluten, or whatever. It's a, oh, well, you know, what what do you eat then? Like, don't you get enough of this? Don't you get enough of that? Where do you get this? Where do you get your protein? Like, why is it acceptable to, like, why do we accept certain decisions? Like, somebody will be out having drinks and the one person chooses to abstain, and that's fine. And it's a social norm. Yeah, people aren't doing it for health reasons, but how many people are really eating steak for health reasons? Like, I don't know. Anyway, it's just a couple questions. I have no answer to it. Just felt like kind of ranting about it. So anyway, yeah, why I originally made this decision. I am leaving this coming Wednesday. I will be away for 10 days. Well, actually, it'll be almost 12 days, but 10 days where I will be away from all technology, no computers, no filming videos either, because I will be away at a silent meditation. I will be at a Vipassana location in Ontario. And I have no idea what I'm in for. It's my first visit. But I hope to, I don't know, I just kind of hope to come out of it with some sort of a positive experience. But that was one of my major motivations for just abstaining from all alcohol and that type of thing. Yeah, so that's that. But I just wanted to kind of share my experience with that little slip up in having chocolate and how shitty it made me feel. And so if you guys are kind of like trying to figure out, oh no, like I need chocolate in my life, well, try ditching it for a week and then have a bunch and see how you feel. Like, I'm reading Durian Rider's book right now, and that's what he talks about with fat. He's like, go a month without any fatty foods and then eat a whole bunch of it and see how you feel. And that's a real good way to test foods in your body. How does your body react after you've let it go and then you bring it back in? Usually our body, like, you give it that break and it knows how to function without something. It is like, what the hell are you doing to me? And it reacts instantly, because this is what happens with my food allergies. This is what happened when I have gluten. This is what happens when I have dairy. Even like if I have too fatty of a meal, my body lets me know. And it's undeniable, the reactions. So anyway, that is my experience recently with chocolate and why I'm going to continue making my mint chocolate smoothie inspired by Freely. I'm going to continue making it with carob because I don't get that experience. And it probably has the same like weight of carob versus chocolate that a big chocolate bar would. And that was like, it was like an organic, like pretty pure chocolate bar, you know, fair trade and no dairy and all that stuff. And it was bad news. So anyway, that is my experience. That is me sharing. I hope you guys are doing well, and I will try to get another video up before I leave. And if you have any comments or questions, or if you liked this video, or if you've had any experience yourself with chocolate or cacao or raw cacao or any of those type things, please share, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.